The European Commission is proposing new guidelines that would prevent EU member states from heavily regulating or banning online services like AirBnB, like Uber. The intent is to further develop Europe's single digital market across the EU 28 with a level playing field. But there is resistance. Joining us to discuss this is Andreas Schwab. Andreas, you are the EPP Group's coordinator, spokesman on internal markets and on consumer protection. Mr. Schwab, how do you justify these guidelines in the face of such resistance?
Now, we have the classic operators in markets and we have new entrants. And this is not a new development. We had that all over the development time of the single market. And what we as EPP Group want to claim here is that for same services, we have to apply the same rules. So if there is a taxi with specific regulation, all new market providers that want to offer that via digital services have to abide by the same rules. Not more and not less. We think that the market has to grow either in an analog or in a digital manner. We should not have different rules for different approaches to these markets. Same services have to have the same rules. That's our plea, and we hope that we can work this to happen.
Now, the guidelines do include a provision that says that a ban could be applied as a measure of last resort. How often could that happen?
If you apply the same rules for the same services, there is no reason to ban any service, because you can, as a lawmaker, at national or at international, at global level, or at European level, especially in this context, you can find the right tools to fix the problems in the market. And that's what also in the collaborative economy has to be done. However, what we observe, for example, in hotel services, in these new services via the digital means, that some sort of regulation at the moment is done at local level, in towns, but also at regional level. And there is no European lawmaking competency at the moment to deal with these problems. And in a certain way, this will not help to create a single market. This will maintain a scattered market.
What is the potential for job creation with these new kinds of businesses as opposed to some of the jobs that might be lost because of them?
The digital development is not something that will be only positive. It's more easy for consumers, it might be cheaper for users, but there might be also some synergies that may make disappear some working places. So I think the key question here is not that it's only about new working places. It will be just a change, and it is a change that is already underway. We won't stop it. We can develop it. We can make it happen as in a way that we like, but we won't stop it. So the question is not so much about working places, it's about a fair level playing field.